Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to talk about first-time home buyers. I do get these questions a lot because I have a lot of first-time home buyers that, you guys don't really know what to do, and that's okay. That's why you come to us, so we can give you advice. I am not a financial guru of any kind, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is not legal advice. Remember that. This is what I've seen and what I feel would help you. So the first thing I tell all my new clients is to make sure that you have a good lender. So a lot of times for people, lenders are your bank, the bank that you always used. They usually always have a financial advisor that can help you, as well as if they do home loans, they're going to be your lender. A lot of people swear by credit unions, but that's not always readily available to people. I've had several people tell me that credit unions tend to be more for the client and not as for profit, so that credit unions tend to be more helpful and more for the client versus for profit. So I have a lot of people that go to credit unions and start accounts with them so that they can establish that rapport with that credit union. They should have financial advisors there, as well as people to help talk you through what's going to be needed for your home loan. So that's the first tip I have. Make sure that you get a good lender and that you get a good rapport with them, and they'll help guide you through what is and is not helpful going forward. As far as your credit score goes, high 500s, low 600s, all of these will work. The higher the better, obviously. Things like credit card debt are going to be the major things that pull you down. So again, talk with your financial advisor. And what I have found helpful is if you are able to get a loan to pay down your credit cards, then your credit score will go up. And credit scores are a snapshot, so it is a right now situation usually when you check those. So you want to start now with paying off that credit card debt and lowering that debt to income ratio, so that when the financial institutions look at you for a house loan, you look more like you're going to be capable of making those payments, and that they're not going to worry about you not being able to make all of your payments because you have too much debt compared to how much you're bringing in. How much you're bringing in is my next topic. So the longer you are in the job position that you are in now, the more favorable it is to get a loan. So I recommend not changing jobs too close to trying to buy a house, right? So if you are in a position where you're not necessarily happy, you don't want to stay there forever, you want to change jobs, but you also want to buy a house, you may wait until after you've bought your house to make that job change, if possible. Most of these things that I'm mentioning to you, they're not dead set. It's not a you have to do it this way or you're never going to get a loan. Every place is different. All loans are different. You're going to have a down payment if possible, right? You're going to want 20% of the cost of your house to put down. If you don't have that, then they do have, a lot of places do have first-time home buyers where they can maybe loop it into your payments for the home, for the down payment for the house, so that you can make payments on it with your mortgage payment, and then that will pay that part. But you need, again, to talk to your financial institution and get a really good person that understands what you're looking to do and that you connect with, so that they can explain things to you in a way that makes sense, right? So that's my advice for you. Number one, get a good lender. Get somebody you can talk to who can answer your questions and understand what you're trying to accomplish. Two, pay down those credit cards. Try not to use your credit cards. Get your numbers up when and where you can, and keep them up as long as you can. Don't spend a ton of money. Try to save for that down payment, and try to stay in that same job if you can, because the longer you hold it, like I said, the better it looks for being responsible, I guess, and reliable with those payments, because if they know you have income that is coming in on a regular basis and is dependable, then that does look better than if you have recently changed jobs And yes, it may be personal reason, or you may have changed jobs because it's better for you and your family, which makes sense. But to a bank, they don't really look at the reason why. They just look at the win, right? So these are just tips I have for you, and I hope they help. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're here. And if we don't know the answer, we'll find it for you. Thanks.